Here's a little secret that you need to know. And it's basically about the way we process information and we see things in our life. See, the thing about the brain and the mind, you should know by now, right, that the brain and the mind are two different corresponding mechanisms or machines, right? So the brain, it's actually like a receiver. It receives information. So I'm telling you, what if I told you right now that, everything that can be, that will be, that ever is to be, is actually all around you in this one space. Albeit, it's here right now, but you're not experiencing it, right? So why aren't you experiencing what you want? You can think about it, you can visualize it, and you can see it in the mind's eye, but then why don't we ever experience what we want if it's all around us at this same space? Well, it's a couple reasons. It has to do with the laws of the universe and how science, quantum physics work. So let me break it down so I can give you a clear understanding and enlighten you and build some awareness to show you that how you can become more of a deliberate creator, how you can actually manifest a lot of things by doing this simple one thing. And we do it every day, but we take it for granted. And even if we do it, many of us don't even know how to properly do it. And I'm going to reveal it to you. But first, let's talk about this space. So a level of awareness is the secret. That's it, to be aware. But let me get a little deeper. So dimensions exist all around us right now. So we have these dimensions, but they're in the same space, but they're in a different bandwidth. A dimension is not a physical place. It's a level of conscious awareness. It's a new level of opening. So everything is around you right now. The reason you may not be experiencing it is because you aren't aware of it. Simply put, you aren't aware of the infinite potentials. Now, your mind cannot, or the brain, the part of your brain, it cannot understand infinity. So there's some things that you will never be able to concept or grab with the analytical mind. But there is another way you can tap into this field, right? Or these dimensions or these levels of awareness is through your heart energy and through your subconscious mind. Now, the brain works this way. The brain is a constant filtering looking machine. It's always looking for what it can become repetitive, and it stores the information and it processes it through your subconscious, and it becomes a habit and an action. All right? That's how we see our world. So let me repeat again. If I say to you, and I'm correct, every single thing that you desire or want is around you right now. All because the way the universe works, time is one constant. It's not like you were led to believe like there's a past, a future. No, none of that is really actually true. What's actually happening is all happening right now at once. Think about that. I want you to really ponder that. Every single thing is happening right now. Whatever you want, the things you desire, all right now, around you, right next to you. In order for you to manifest or to deliberately create these events or these things, you have to be able to become aware of them so you can experience them. So that begs the question now, how do I become aware of something that I can't see, I can't even feel, and how can I experience something? Well, here's a secret. To become aware is to become aware. Okay, let me explain what that means. All right, let me give an example. So if you get up in the morning, you open your eyes, you're aware, I'm awake. You look around, you see the light, you open your windows. Okay, Mark, that's awareness. No, that's not awareness. See that? That's the missing link. That's a secret. People have been conditioned to believe that, I'm aware as soon as I can see something or I can just acknowledge it. That's being aware. That's actually not being aware. You're just that's actually just understanding or interpreting something. It's just the mind or the brain processing the information that is there. Here's what awareness is. When you can see something around you and then you ponder on it, you stay focused on it, that builds awareness. Because what happens now, you give the brain a chance to retrieve and store that information. By constantly pondering or noticing something, that's called awareness. That gives the brain now the information to store it. What happens now when your brain stores something, guess what? A new filter opens. So everything that's happening around you, a new part is exposed to you. How about that job or that dream life or that home you wanted to create, but you couldn't find the way? Now you become aware. Guess what? Part of that structure opens, and now the information is flooded into your mind how to get it, how to manifest, how to create it, because you became aware. So how do I become aware of infinite stuff, Mark, that I can't even see? Well, here's how you do it. You build awareness by engaging in a constant ponder, or what I call advancement of seeing beyond. So to see beyond is basically a concept in the mind to become aware that, wait a minute, so there is all these different dimensions of conscious levels of existence. And by me just thinking about it and just seeing that how infinite it is, and that there's this version or this possibility of me doing this or me doing that, man, I wonder how that would feel. I wonder what that would look like. See that? That's it. That's awareness. Now that information gets flooded, go to your mind, your brain. Remember, your brain is what? A processing machine. It likes to filter information. It's a receiver. So now it gets that information, and guess what now? A new dimension opens up to you because everything is in the same space. Even though it was there before, but you couldn't access it because you weren't truly taught how to become aware of something. So let me repeat it again in simple terms. Becoming truly aware is acknowledging something, noticing it, pondering on it, then thinking about what it would look like, how it would feel. Boom. That's awareness. Now a new dimension opens up to you. See that? We were conditioned to just see, receive information, and move on. That's not awareness. So when they say, become aware of this, you will create your reality. Awareness is the secret. And many people apply this, but they never meet their goal because many individuals don't truly know what it means to be aware. What you're actually doing, you're not actually being aware. You're just perceiving something. That's all you're doing. Acknowledging it. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I'm aware now. I'm going to manifest. No. Remember how your mind works. In order for something to become solid or to become a physical reality to you, your brain have to see it a lot. Your brain have to keep repeating it. It has to keep reminding the brain that this is important. That's why the act of repetition. That's why when you ponder over something and you focus on it, oh man, I wonder what it would look like to experience these different dimensions. How would it make me feel to get that thing right there? Man, so there's another version of me doing this? Man, that'd be awesome. I see myself doing that. And you keep pondering that, you're interacting with the field. You're opening another level of your filter now. Now the brain gets this information and puts it in. And now the subconscious mind retrieves it, and then now from that invisible field becomes what you call the visible manifestation. That's how you're going to experience your desires. So that simple technique, that simple teaching right there I just revealed to you will make your world change. Because here's the caveat to all that. The more you become aware of just how awareness works, the more good things will happen to you. The more your filter, your world opens up, the more positive things, because each time you become that aware, you're entering another dimension of conscious awareness. So that means if you're entering another dimension of conscious awareness, your state of mind or your state of being gets that more information from the superconscious, the mind of God, the universe. If you can get more information on how to change your life, how to access things, it makes your whole life better. See that? Now you know the secret to become aware and use this information to change and deliberately create your reality.